Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back. Hey, everybody. Oh, God. What is this? I already hate this video. Just gonna remove all of this junk. It's like, it's in every video now. There's just stuff. Take it all down. Now we have this blank space here. Guess who's back? With another video about a life. So, nowadays, in the days of the internet, and forever, because humans have always been filled with hubris, there's just a lot of people out there who feel like they know everything. And they kind of ruin it for the people that they influence. And they kind of make it seem as if there could be nothing outside of what already exists. And those kind of people get on my fucking nerves because they're exactly the kind of people who have all the confidence in the world. And because they have all this confidence, because they think they know everything, they say these things that are not true. Really no business coming out of their mouth because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But people take it as true because they feel as if this person seems to have some sort of qualifications to say what they say. And so I guess I should believe it. That's the kind of stuff, like just bullshit. Like that's the stuff that the world is made up of. Just a bunch of people bullshitting each other so that they can try to get their way. It's life, okay? So let me tell you about this one time. So dumb. I feel like this is my ex-best friend tried to gaslight me video all over again. Oh, let me tell y'all what went down. Okay. So I had this music teacher in I was a senior in high school. I had this music teacher. Thought he was the best teacher in the school. Like really, I thought he was the shiznits, okay? Until one fateful day when we were all, I don't know why, but we weren't in the classroom. We were chilling on the ground level of the building right outside the front doors. And I was telling him, I don't know why, I don't know how this conversation even got started, but I was telling him about how, someday I'd like to grow up and do rock music. Because, like, who doesn't like rock music? Like, it's so wide and varying, and it's got a lot of styles. Like, there's really nothing you can't do with rock. And you know what he tells me? As a music teacher, y'all, listen. As a music teacher, he looks me dead in my eye and he's like, no, you shouldn't do that. Your voice is best suited for jazz. You should do jazz. And I'm just like, ¿por qué no los dos? Like, what is your problem? Do you have an issue with rock music? Do you know that black people made rock music and that it just so happens to be white because white people co-opted it from us? Just like they have co-opted, like, a lot of our culture. Like, no big deal, right? I don't care. But, like, don't act like it's a white people thing, strictly. Like, it was ours first. How dare you try to act like I'm, like, weird for, like, wanting to do rock music? And it's like, and it's the way that he went about asking me. Because he was like, go, you can't sing any rock music. Go ahead and try to sing a rock song right now. He put me on the spot. He was like, sing a rock song right now that complements your voice. And I'm like... Of course, I'm like going back and forth in my mind, like, okay, what song do I sing? What song do I sing? And then I kind of just stopped when I realized that, you know what? This man is like not a real music lover at all. Because a real music lover would not have said anything of that sort. They would have said, oh, great. Or like, I don't know, can I get any type of support? Any type of just like regular, degular support would have been awesome. Just like I would have been okay with, oh, that's great. Oh, you want to do rock music? Oh, that's cool. I would have been cool with, I would have been cool with who cares. But no. You ought to do jazz. Your voice is best suited for jazz. Like, what? How dare you? You don't even know anything. Do you even know anything about rock? Do you have any idea, like any R&B singer in the world can sing most rock songs. Why? Because most rock songs don't go down with the system, down with the system. Like that's what he think all rock music is. Just like a bunch of screaming That's what I have to assume. Because, like, when you put me on the spot like that and like, hey, sing a song. Sing a song that's good. That's also a rock song that complements your voice. Like, come on. Like, how dare you? So this is what you want to, like, I'm just like in the moment, I was just so confused. Because I was like, this is my music teacher? Like, a man who really doesn't even know much about music? This is the man who's trying to teach me music? Fuck off. Fuck off. Who are you? I don't even know you anymore. Like, I thought you were a good guy. I thought you were smart. I thought you were cool. And you're none of those things because you're trying to push me into a genre that, like, granted, I love jazz. Jazz is my shit. I love it. I love it by itself. I love it mixed with other genres. Depends on the genre. But I don't like being told that I shouldn't do any other type of music because my voice is best suited for this type of music. Because first of all, my voice can do anything. I set my mind. If I want my voice to do something, like I have will over my fucking body. My voice, like, it has a certain timbre, it has a certain tone, but I can make it do other stuff. Voice actors exist. Hello, bitch. I can do whatever type of music I want to do. It's not up to you to be saying shit like, oh no, you can't do this, you should do this. I hate when people do that. Fuck you. If you're that type of person who's just like going around stepping on people's dreams, fuck you. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what could be. You don't, like, here's the thing that really fucking grinds my gears about. You have no authority here. Don't you understand? You don't really know that much about rock music or music in general. I have to assume that. And I'm like, who are you? Who are you to try to tell me what I can and cannot do? What I should and should not be trying to do with my fucking music? You don't even know anything about me. Like, I'm just your student. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't even had any real in-depth conversations. You barely know who I am. How dare you step in and try to tell me what kind of music I should be doing based upon what my voice sounds like in your class? Like, in his class, like I swear to you, he had never really heard me sing any other songs than the ones that he was, like, giving to the class. So my thing is, like, how do you know? How do you know what I can and cannot sing? You haven't heard shit. You don't know me. You haven't heard my voice. You haven't heard what kind of music I want to do. Like, you just don't know shit. But you're trying to put your hands all up in my shit as if you know my shit, and you don't. Just like when at the end of the day, like, the best thing to say to somebody who tells you their dreams, the best thing is probably just to be like, that's great. That's great. Even if you have doubts about whether or not it would happen or could happen, who gives a damn? Dreams are so precious. They are at the basis of who that person is. Who are you to tell them that who they are, basically? Who they are. When you say somebody's dreams are wrong, you're saying that who they are is wrong. He was trying to tell me that who I was wrong. And I wasn't having that. And so from that day forward, he stopped being my favorite teacher. And you'll have similar, if you're a kid, I don't know if you're a kid watching this, you'll have very similar experiences all throughout your life. Just disappointment after disappointment from adults that you thought were upstanding and forward thinking, at least. People you thought were emotionally intelligent are really just, what's the word? I don't want to say common, but I'm going to say it. Common. Like, common. I used to see him as a person who was upstanding and forward thinking. And now I see him as the type of person who has no knowledge of what things have been and has no fantasies about what things could be as far as music. And that's not someone that I want to look up to. Honestly, it was like that a lot whenever I would tell anybody. Because, like, most of the people I grew up around were black. So whenever I would tell anyone that I wanted to do rock music, they would all make the exact same face. Like a mixture of disgust and confusion to the nth degree. Like, you want to do what? You want to do rock music? Rock music? You want to do rock music? Like rock and roll? Like, it out. That's what you want to do? Are you sure? Are you sure? That's like a white people thing, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's for you. Maybe you should do R&B. I think your voice will be best suited for R&B. Oh, I remember this one time I told this guy named, I forgot his name. But I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do rock music. And he was like, you know what he said? That's such a waste of your beautiful voice. Excuse me? Excuse me? Fuck you too. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Fuck you too. Like, what the fuck? What the hell else am I supposed to say? Like, alright. Like I said, music to me is about like satisfying and defining that certain feeling with notes that seem to match it up with it. You know what I mean? So it disturbs me that the people who are teaching music are the same people who feel like some genres of music are not as legitimate as others. That fucking pisses me off. Like, get the fuck out of me. If you're one of those people who really thinks that there's a type of music that is not legitimate, come on. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. You have no business. You have no business teaching music. No business being anywhere near any music students because you are going to poison them with your stagnated mindset. I hate that shit. And so, this video right here is a heads up to every single person who has dreams that seem as though they will never come true because they are just so far outside of the walls of reality. But just realize that the walls of reality around you, they are not real. Like, they're real, but they're not real. And like, time is a thing, and like, things change, things are always changing. Anything could technically exist. And as long as you put some work into it, like, I feel like at least a little bit of your dream should manifest in some way or form. You know, even if you can't manifest the dream in one way, maybe you could do it in another that does, you know, blend well with reality. I mean, there's just so many things that could be done. And for someone to just come along and be like, nope, nope, altogether no, like, could never be, that's fucking bullshit. Don't ever listen to those people. Because those people, like, they live in the past. And you know what? We'll just let them stay there. And the rest of us, we'll move on. And with this video, I move on from you, sir. Sir, whose name I've forgotten, but you know who you are. Because you know who I am. I was your student, so you know who you are. Okay. Alright? Okay. Alright, bye. Bye, y'all. Don't let people step on your dreams.